What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Oh, all I need is to get. I say I'm gonna get high. Oh, always got a shoulder to cry. Said I'm gonna make it with my friends. Oh, I'm gonna keep on trying.
Every great act has its own routine.
Gracie, say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night.
Delivery, timing.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
They take years to perfect. It takes hard work and practice.
All right.
But once you've got it down, it becomes second nature. Routine.
Butthead? Dork face? Grow up!
Take my family, please.
Morning.
Talk about routines. We had a million of them.
Kevin, did you feed
Mom, could you do it? I gotta get to school early.
Mom, did you fix that button on my sewed on last night?
Norma, where's my...
In your briefcase.
Hey, where's the...
Right here.
Yep, we had them all. Timing, delivery, and of course, the best straight man in the business.
Jack, the tickets for the concert series arrived.
Good old Mom.
Honey?
No, just coffee's fine.
No, Jack, I was talking about the concert series.
Oh.
It starts this Thursday night. They're doing chamber music. I think it should be fun.
Uh-huh. You could always count on Norma Arnold to set up the punchlines.
Thursday's gonna be a bad, Norma. It's this damn audit. One of the kids will go with you.
I've got a date.
Big history test Friday. Gotta hit the books.
You had to hand it to her. Mom was perfect at the part, like any great comedian.
Kev, it isn't funny. I can't walk into the cafeteria looking like this.
Of course, when it came to playing straight man, I had some experience of my own.
Well, it's just a cowlick. It's not so bad.
What do you mean, not so bad? Not so good, right? That's what you really mean.
For instance, when Paul's self-esteem was down, read any day of the week, it was routine for me to build him back up.
It looks like I've got pipe cleaners growing out of my head.
It looks fine. Hey, Alfalfa. Nice do.
Get Ben Thompson.
Careful what you say, Fife. Why might not let you see the Berlini poll? What?
The Lisa Berlini poll, the definitive rating of the male faction at RFK Junior High. It was the kind of document that eventually led to deep-seated neuroses and psychotherapy. Not that we knew about that stuff in 8th grade.
Freedom and Weep cupcakes.
Is my name on it?
Best eyes? I got best eyes? What about the rest of my face?
Well, I guess it could have been worse.
Brainiest.
I could have been Paul.
Does anybody see my name?
Man, last time at least I got best mannered.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being brainy.
Thank God I didn't get brainiest. Man, first a cowlick the size of Mount Rushmore, now this.
Uh-oh. You could sense Paul heading for a major league slump here. This was going to take care.
Paul, nobody's gonna notice. Trust me.
You think so?
Yeah.
Care and a little good luck.
Now there's a brain. Pretty attractive, huh?
Paul, it's just a stupid movie.
Man, I'd rather be ugliest than brainiest.
Paul Pfeiffer. Who said you were ugly?
Nobody said he was ugly.
No, they said brainiest. The babe's already starting to beat down my door. It's these stupid glasses.
What are you talking about?
Never mind, Mom.
After all, if I couldn't cheer the guy up, what could Mom do?
Paul, I've known you a long time. And I've always thought that your glasses make you look very manly.
Manly?
Manly?
Absolutely.
Of course, she was obviously throwing him a line. Still, the fish were biting.
You know, a lot of great men wear glasses.
Like who?
Well, like Arthur Miller.
Who's Arthur Miller?
You think Arthur Miller is handsome?
Well, not just me. Marilyn Monroe thought so, too.
I guess I'd never really thought about it that way before.
Naturally, he hadn't. It was patently ridiculous. Whoever Arthur Miller was.
Glasses can make the man, Paul.
Still, you had to hand it to old Mom. Paul was lapping up the kind words like...
Hey, how about some cocoa?
I'm allergic to instant.
Oh, I make it from scratch. Always cheers Kevin up.
Look, Mom, I don't think you...
That sounds great.
Let's go. I'm in the mood for some, too. How about you, honey?
No, thanks.
So, what else for glasses?
Well,
Sure, let them have a little time together. There was no skin off my nose. After all, Mom's cocoa and sympathy could never prepare Paul for the cold realities of
Hey, Brainiac. Heard any good theorems lately, gray matter?
real life.
Hey, big brain.
Life after Lisa Berlini.
Look at it this way, Pfeiffer. Granny's not so bad. There are a lot of librarians out there looking for a man.
Okay, that was my cue. Time to come to the rescue here.
Yeah, well, I guess being brainiest is something you'll never have to worry about.
Or maybe not.
Oh, very funny, Four Eyes.
Hey, pal, Arthur Miller wears glasses.
Who's Arthur Miller?
Why don't you ask Marilyn Monroe?
Huh?
Well. Seemed we had a new Paul on our hands. Yep, my best friend was feeling better.
So then I said, why don't you ask Marilyn Monroe?
Much better. In fact, over the next few days, it was all he talked about.
I've been thinking about getting wire rims
Wider rims?
to accentuate the positive. Glasses can make the man. Your shot.
Accentuate the positive. Glasses make the man. Was this a kid I was playing with? Or a clothes horse?
You know, I could probably get Dad to special order some frames like Dial Permans. That'd be neat.
Who's Donald Perman?
Of course, Ben Franklin wore bifocals, but I don't need those.
Paul, who's Donald Perman?
That guy your mom dated in high school. She thought he was really good looking. She showed me his picture in her yearbook.
Her yearbook? When did Paul ever see my mom's yearbook?
Man, we must have talked for about an hour yesterday.
Where was I?
Why don't you ever tell me your mom wanted to be a singer? Isn't that a funny story about the audition for the radio commercial?
Radio commercial? My mother never told me about any radio commercial.
Yeah, well, it's not so funny after you heard it a bazillion times.
I thought it was hilarious, especially the part about the shoulder pads.
Look, I'm gonna go get something to drink. You want anything?
Hey, I'll get it. Be right back.
Sometimes Paul could be a real dink. I mean, I wanted to shoot hoops, and this guy wanted to talk about my mother's history. Who cared? I had more important things to think about. Like winning an NBA title in triple overtime with a shot at the buzzer. The crowd, maybe. But what about the other team? Didn't Paul realize there were more important things in life than...
It's factory full of people, okay? And then all of a sudden the lights go on. The lights go on.
sitting around having cocoa, while my mother laughed harder than I'd seen her laugh in years. Article 5, Section 6 of the 8th grade Boys Code of Conduct. When faced with a popularity poll you don't like, make up your own. course, we took it seriously. There was an art to this. Points awarded for intelligence, political awareness, and of course...
Best body?
Eva Jenkins.
No way! Holly Stern! She shaves her legs. Doug, you're drooling.
Of course he was drooling. That's what adolescents do.
Hi.
Well, most adolescents.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, decide to spend some time with people your own age, huh?
We're doing a poll to get back at Lisa Berlini.
How about best smile?
You know who has a nice smile? Your mom.
Was he nuts? When the guys found out what he thought about my mother, they would...
Yeah. You know, Arnold's mom's not bad.
Agree.
She shaves her legs, too.
You're talking about my mother.
As if she were some kind of, woman.
Well, I think we should put down Kevin's mom for best smile.
Oh, that's ridiculous. I mean, this is a school poll.
Wait a minute. Pfeiffer's actually got a decent idea.
Uh-oh.
Lisa Blaney should know she's in competition with real women.
Look what I got for your tub, honey.
Norma Arnold. Homemaker, mother, wife, teen idol.
Hello? Oh, hello, Paul.
Look, tell him I'm not home.
That's a good idea.
Fact is, I'd had just about enough of...
It's for me, honey.
Okay, fine. In fact, perfect. Because when Mom discovered how boring Paul was on the phone...
Oh, Paul. Really?
Excuse me, Mrs. Arnold, but don't we have better things to do? Now?
Well, I have to go now, Paul. Okay. Okay. Bye. Oh, dear. Your father will be home soon, and I'm not sure what to do about dinner.
Okay, this was the Mom I knew. The Mom that fixed dinner.
And now that Paul's going to the concert with me tonight...
What?
Yeah, that's why he called. He asked if he could go with me.
How'd Paul know about the concert?
Well, I told him your father couldn't come. And since the rest of you were busy, that extra ticket shouldn't go to waste.
Look, Mom, you know all Paul's going to do is talk through the whole thing. And it's not like he even knows what chamber music is.
Which made two of us.
So he wanted to expand his horizons. I think that's nice.
Nice? Why did I suddenly smell a Pfeiffer in Wolf's clothing?
Well, I better get ready. Concert begins at 7.
Funny thing is, I hadn't seen Mom so excited in months.
Norma, could you come here a minute?
I'm still getting dressed, honey.
In fact, she was sounding downright chipper.
I'll get it.
Oh, hi, Mr. Arnold. Our brought a Jell-O mold. My mother wanted me to bring it over. It's lime Jell-O. She put a fruit cocktail in it, but we didn't have any little marshmallows.
Norma! Paul's here.
I'll just be a minute.
She'll just be a minute. Norma, this pizza's still frozen in the middle.
Turn it up to 450 for about another 10 minutes.
Oh.
Oh, and sprinkle a little water on the crust. I've always found the only way you can get the middle warm is burn the sides.
That was it. The same 13-year-old who was dating his wife was now giving him cooking tips? Dad wasn't going to stand for this.
How much water?
Oh, just a little sprinkle. Sir.
Okay, then, if Dad wouldn't do it, I would. It was time to explain to Paul my mother was just like everyone else's mother.
Okay, I'm ready.
Only more beautiful.
Hi, honey.
Hi. Oh, my mom wanted me to give this to you.
Oh, thank you. That was very nice of her.
Hey, should I put some foil on this?
It'll stick.
Oh.
Well, are you ready?
It was embarrassing. Didn't Dad see? While he was busy playing Susie Homemaker, my best friend was squiring his wife around town.
Well, I'll see you later. And if you want a snack tonight, here's Jell-O.
I'm really looking forward to this.
It should be fun.
Yep, there was definitely something wrong with this picture. By 9 that night, the pizza was burned, the Jell-O was gone, and the toaster had blown a fuse. Without Mom to help, Dad and I had been reduced to the lower end of the food chain. Plus the more rudimentary forms of communication. Seemed like a perfect time to do a little historical research.
Dad? Did you know Mom when she wanted to be a singer?
That's right. She did.
Okay, an actual eyewitness. Maybe I was onto something here.
And was she really...
Kev, put a lid on it. I got to get this finished by tomorrow.
Sure.
Sure.
You laugh. I don't. Nobody laughs behind his back. You and
Except I kept thinking about Mom and Paul. Why had she told him about Donald Perlman and not me?
behind your back.
Not that I felt threatened or anything. It's just, well, was it possible? Just possible that...
Mom liked you best. Mom liked you best.
Mom likes you best!
You lower your voice. Mom liked you best.
Hi, everybody. We're home.
Great. The woman in black. And her teenage Lothario.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay. It was time to put this four-eyed Romeo in his place.
Have a nice time?
Mr. Great evening, honey. Paul and I had the most wonderful time.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most beautiful music.
But I guess I already knew it wasn't Paul I was angry at.
Anyone for some hot cocoa?
It was Mom.
I'd love some.
I could have used some cocoa myself, but I couldn't go in there. Because it was pretty clear now whatever was going on between my mother and Paul was just between my mother and Paul.
I've always loved Beethoven.
I got this for you. It's from my mother's garden.
Well, thank you. It's a beautiful rose, Paul.
Sure. What was next? A formal proposal?
Which is why you shouldn't waste it on me.
But you have to take it. I'm allergic.
There's going to be a lot of very wonderful girls in your life who would die to get a rose from you.
I doubt it.
I don't. You're a very special person, Paul.
And I guess there was something in the way she said it that made me understand.
And I hope you never get contacts, because you don't need them.
Mom wasn't breaking my heart. She was breaking Paul's. Without breaking it.
I guess I better go.
I had a great time. Thank you.
Me too. Thanks, Mrs. Arnold.
And in that moment, I began to realize a lot of things. Maybe my mother didn't go to the concert with Paul because she thought he was special, but because he thought she was special. Special enough to ask more than, where's my jersey, what's for dinner, or...
Who took the TV guide?
Oh, try Wayne's room under his pillow. Or maybe it's behind Karen's record player.
It's supposed to stay on it.
I know.
I guess Dad realized it too.
So, you had a good time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, isn't there supposed to be another one of these things?
Next month.
Huh. So, we'll go.
Okay.
The night Paul Pfeiffer gave my mom a rose, he gave me something, too. He gave me a new way of seeing her.
I guess Paul's not going to drink his. Could I have some?
I was making it for you.
Paul made my mother feel good because he didn't look at her the way we always did. We saw Mom, and he saw Norma Arnold. And I think she liked that, for a change.
Mom?
Mm-hmm.
Did you really audition to sing for a commercial?
It was a radio commercial.
Yeah?
For Axle Grease. You know what Axle Grease is? It's the grease that they put in trucks.
That night I found out my mother once got sent to the principal's office for smoking in the bathroom. And that she almost married someone else until she met my dad. I learned a lot about her. About who she was, who she'd been, about who she wanted to be. And the next morning, she was Mom again, our straight man. Only this time I knew better.
Unforgettable in every way, and forevermore. That's how you stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.